I have been traveling for 3 years now, full time. Also back here, I have my RAD Power bike, and this thing is sick. I love my RAD Power bike. I still see myself doing it in the future. Having a 40-gallon water tank has been absolutely key. What's up, dudes? My name is Brad Booth, and I've been traveling around for the last couple months. And this guy is Zep 6. Come check it out. So welcome to Zep 6. We are in the kitchen. So the first thing you'll notice is this butcher block countertop. It's great, easy to clean, looks fantastic, and has a lot of space. I can cook, prep, cut, do work, everything right here in this big open space. I love to cook. Cooking is really fun to me. The one thing I don't like doing is dishes, but I love to cook. So if you like to clean dishes, come on over for dinner. And to cook cool meals inside the van, you have to have a stove. So this stove is a 2-burner propane stove. It's great. It's got a big burner in the back, a small burner in the front. I love cooking on gas. Wouldn't want any other way. I don't like cooking on electric. I like cooking on gas because it's far superior. But yeah, good stove. It also is vertical, which is pretty cool because it does save a lot of room because of this design. Moving this way towards the kitchen, we have the sink. The sink is really cool. It's deep. One thing I don't like about the sink is that it's like pushed all the way back. I wish it was kind of closer to the front edge, and because it's kind of hard to get in there and clean the dishes because you're leaning way over and your arms don't reach. The faucet is really cool. It comes out and moves around so you can fill a pot that's here that needs more water if it does, and it's got a sprayer nozzle on it as well to knock all the dirty debris off the dishes. It's great. Only have cold water, but it's really all I need. I don't shower in here, so hot water is kind of a waste. If I do need hot water, I just heat it up on the kettle. I have 40 gallons of freshwater storage. I love it. It lasts me forever. I've been in this for almost 3 months, and I've only filled it up twice with fresh water. I used to live in smaller vehicles and other vans that didn't have running water, so I just had one of those 5-gallon blue jugs, and I could make that last forever. So having a 40-gallon water tank has been absolutely key and lasts me forever. So it's nice having like unlimited water to just wash all my dishes. It's great. So right here I've got a paper towel holder. It's great because you can just rip paper towels right off and it's very accessible. The only problem with it is sometimes when I had the windows rolled down while I'm driving, the paper towels will just like start flying, unroll and fly all over the vehicle. But you know, you make do. I'll take like a rubber band, pop it around it so it doesn't do that. Then up here we have the upper kitchen storage. So in this one I have, you know, bowls, my pot. I only have one pot because, you know, it's really all I need. Spices, cups, some tea and coffee over there. And then in this upper storage I have mostly just coffee stuff. I got my AeroPress, my kettle, a couple coffee mugs, coffee grinder, and my Cafe Bustelo for my coffee. Coffee is really important to me, and I have to have it every morning, so the whole entire storage container goes to that. So down here I have my drawer. It's connected with these little hooks so it doesn't fly open when you're driving, but if you're like me, you forget to hook it up so it goes flying open anyways. So yeah, you open this up and we've got, you know, silverware, my skillet, another little pan, some scissors, and, you know, plates and whatnot. You know, just your normal kitchen drawer right here. Then underneath the kitchen drawer I've got my refrigerator. It slides out and then opens up, and I got all my fresh foods that I need. I really like this refrigerator. It's pretty efficient. I haven't had any issues with power draw on it, and keeps all my stuff fresh and good. So love having a refrigerator. For the first 2 years that I traveled, I used a cooler and had to keep buying ice. So love a refrigerator. If you can find a way to put one in your rig, do it. The 12-volt ones are good because they don't draw much power. So yeah, let's just slide this back in. So move over here. This side of the kitchen has got, you know, storage, mainly just miscellaneous things. I got my trash bucket there, some grocery bags from the store that I use as my trash bags, and then I'll keep you know, just random other things back there, like my broom, and every now and then I'll throw my seltzer waters down there, beer, extra beer that I got. It's just, honestly, I have too much storage in this kitchen, so a lot of it doesn't even get used, and most of the unused space is under here. So it just kind of becomes literally junk drawer. Again, got the hooks to keep it from flying open while you drive, but I forget to do it all the time. All right, so moving forward to the kitchen, we have these cabinets. This is my pantry. It's got all my stuff in it, so sauces, dry foods, oils, chips, everything goes up here. Down here is just like a miscellaneous crate. I love crates. They're good, cheap ways to store stuff. This is just a junk drawer. Got another box here with junk drawer, and then my, toiletry kit. So all my toiletry kit's right here because I use the sink as my bathroom sink as well, and easy accessible. And love this. This is closed by a magnet, and it works really good. I hang my headlamp here because there's not a light in here, and when you're cooking at night, it's hard to see in there, so I'll grab my headlamp and pop it on my head and dig around in there and find what I need to find. So down here I got more storage. I really don't use this much of the storage. I got a crate down here with just like fishing line in it and some gloves, and that's about it. Then an extra towel storage right there. But down here I do use this storage. This is my dirty clothes hamper. Just again, another crate, throw all my dirty clothes in there, and when it fills up, take it to a laundromat or a friend's house and do some laundry. Then down here I got a little backpack. That's my shower backpack. So all my soap's in there, and then I'll throw a change of clothes and everything, and I just grab that and run and go take a shower. I take public showers. Public showers are really easy to find. Overlander has a bunch of public showers on there, but then you can just like drive around. Laundromats have showers. My friends have showers. Sometimes you jump in a lake or a river and shower that way. Showers are my least bit of my worry. I'd rather have extra storage or other things instead of a shower inside of a space. So the reason I started traveling and living tiny was, well, the main reason was photography. I had quit my job, started a freelance business, and wanted to do my passion, which was photography and travel. And the only way I could think about doing both traveling and photography was to just go do it. There was nobody out there that was gonna go to a dude in Orlando just sitting there doing freelance work going, hey, I need to pay you to travel and take pictures. Like, that was never gonna happen. So the only way I could get it done was to actually just go and do it. So at the time I had a 2007 Kia Sportage that I converted, and I started traveling in that. That was a tiny, tiny home, and I loved it. It was so fun living in that thing, and I loved it. It took me all over the country, and I took pictures of all the places, and I became a better photographer. I met people. I ended up getting other gigs. Traveling and meeting people and taking pictures and sharing it with the world is why I started doing this, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's great. All right, so the opposite side of the kitchen we have, I would call the living room, seating space, couch. I use this area a lot. I like to sit down. One of the things that I miss the most when I am traveling is having a couch, so this kind of helps fix that urge. I love sitting down right here in the mornings and then opening up this window and just staring out at the sunrise wherever I'm at. It's great. Then I've got this little swivel coffee table right here. Sometimes I'll throw my computer here, get some work done, and just sit right here. I like this table. It's really convenient to have, but the only problem is it swings really easily. So when you're driving, it keeps swinging around. I do need to come up with a bungee cord system to keep it from doing that, but been lazy and haven't gotten that done yet. But really cool little table. It's just made from pipes. It's like a knockoff Lagoon table. Love this table. Love this little spot right here. Underneath the seating area, there's a lot of storage. I don't think I use this side of the storage at all because I really don't need it. But this side of the storage is a one of the Chinese diesel heaters. Amazing. Love those things. They keep this thing nice and toasty and warm and use like no diesel fuel. Under this is another little seating area, and under this seating I usually just keep my like winter clothes that I really don't need right now because it hasn't gotten completely cold yet. And then we've got this storage cabinets here. I kind of use this just as like random stuff. So I've got my towels, my hats, my gimbal case, and just miscellaneous books and receipts and stuff like that. And then in this one I've got, you know, another little jacket. My mom's Christmas presents in this bag that I picked up at an antique store in Utah. And then the bottom one is, you know, just an extra coat, some charging cords that I have, and then my drone. Again, this bus has so much storage that I really don't even use because I don't have that much stuff. Eventually I'll fill it up because I don't consider myself a minimalist, but for now, you know, I have what I need and kind of just like put it where it needs to go. I would like to get some, maybe some like one of those cube storages to prevent the stuff from falling out, because when I'm on like big washboard roads, this will like, stuff will fall out and then I just have to put it back. It is what it is. It comes with the territory. The covers on the cushions come off and you can take them and throw them in the washing machine, wash them and pop them back on. So that's a pretty cool little hack to keep your stuff looking clean, even though mine doesn't look, because I've been in the Utah desert for the last month. And if you've ever been in the Utah desert, you know there's a lot of dust and a lot of dirt. It just goes everywhere and there's nothing you can do about it. So you just got to embrace it for that time being. And then up here I have another seat. This seat works as like extra storage. I mainly just keep my pens and paper in there, so I know where it is at all times. It's also got some cup holders that I'll throw my Nalgene in and everything. But it lifts up and then it swivels, so it gives somebody an extra space to seat if I've got friends or something here hanging out. And then it also gives somebody a place to ride with the seatbelt on if they are coming with me on a little adventure. And then just on the opposite side of the seat, I keep my skateboard and my tripod there. And then I've got some switches up there that control the lights and the water pump. All right, so before we head into the bedroom, I'm going to touch on my table. So it looks like a little drawer, but it pulls right out. And again, butcher block pull-out table. Use this to eat, work, all kinds of stuff. Just sit right here and chow up. I'll have my iPad up here and I'll watch some football while I eat dinner. And it's a great little spot. Love the table, love the design. Again, got the little hook that I forget to do, and it keeps it from flying around. Then under here, I've got my composting toilet. This is Nature's Head. Love my Nature's Head. It's great. I love to be able to poop wherever I can with comfort. And then I have this bungee cord here to keep it from sliding out, because I think it was like the first day I was in the van, I had to slam on the brakes, and I was sitting there driving, and all of a sudden the toilet was right next to me. Just all the way to the front, and there I am using the toilet as an armrest. So to prevent that, I got this little bungee cord, and it works great. It hasn't slid since. Welcome to the bedroom. I have a queen size mattress in here. It is extremely comfortable. I love this mattress. It's pretty cool. The width of the bus actually lets me sleep from side to side. A lot of the rigs, it's hard for me to sleep this way, but in the bus, it's so wide, I can do that. And stretch out as much as I ever wanted. And got a bunch of pillows just because like I like to keep it comfortable. On this side of the bedroom back here, I've got some storage. This storage I use for books, computers, camera equipment. It's kind of like my AV spot right here. I keep all my stuff that I need to have. I have a plug right here where I charge my phone and my iPad and all that jazz just right there. Got a hot spot for my Wi-Fi, so that chills right there. That just stays on the charger and it sits by the window so it can get the reception, and it works great. Love it. Then I've got my handy dandy remote hanging right by my head for my heater. So when I'm laying in bed and it gets cold, I just click the button and the heater turns on and I'm nice, warm, and toasty. All right, then on this side of the bus, I've got more storage. This is where I keep all of my clothes other than my winter gear. I got shirts there. I'm not the most organized folding my clothes, so stuff's just thrown in there. Got my pants, some extra like Hawaiian shirts, underwear, some t-shirts, and then my socks go in this little cubby. It's more than enough storage for all my clothes, and works for me. This right here is a Max Air fan. Love this thing. It's the one with the cover on it, so I can turn on when it's raining. When I was in Texas, it was so hot. This thing prevented me from dying, so I'm a big fan of the Max Air fan. I crack open the window here and just turn it on. It just creates this really sick airflow through here and gets me nice and cool. There's really nothing about the bedroom that I would change. I really enjoy the bedroom. The only thing I probably would change is better curtain system. Right now I've just got extra pillowcases clipped on by magnets covering the windows, and it works. So what I do for work on the road, I have my own freelance business. I am a photographer and videographer and graphic designer. One of my biggest gigs is actually filming for tiny home tours. I have filmed hundreds of these things, so you've probably watched my videos before if you've watched them other than this one. I love that gig. It's super fun. I love the crew, and been doing it for 2 years now. And then I also have my photography that I sell on my website. So I sell prints, and then I'll do commercial work and any other brand work with photography. I love the fine art side of it, you know, selling prints and going to galleries and stuff like that. All right, so this is the garage. This is my propane tank. It is mounted outside, so if it ever does spring a leak from the valve or whenever, it's outside, it's not inside, so I won't blow up. Smaller than your normal propane tank, but I've only filled it up once, and I cook every day. This is my garage. This is where I keep all my toys. First, you see, you got a water tank right here. This is my water tank. Underneath my water tank, I've got my backpacks, some of my camping equipment and hiking stuff. That's all back there. My wetsuits are back there, and fins and all that jazz. So most of my toys are back there. Then I've got my surfboard, which is very important. I won't have a rig that I can't keep a surfboard in. Surfing is my favorite activity to do, and so I always make sure that I have a surfboard. And right now this one fits back here, and it's pretty great. Also back here I have my RAD Power bike. It folds up, and this thing is sick. I love my RAD Power bike. You just take it out, pop it up, and then wherever you are, if you're parked in a town or city or something like that, it's way easier to zip around on this thing than it is to move the bus around. The bus is kind of long and big, and the bikes just go. I can get up 20 miles an hour, zip around all I want. I also take this thing and put it on my sailboat back home in Florida, and that's my land dinghy. So this thing's really cool. It folds up, takes up some space, but it's worth it. And the fact that it folds up, it actually doesn't take up as much as you would think. And then back here I have all of the electrical system as well. All Victron parts. I got a Victron inverter, solar charger, and a battery isolator. And then that all runs to 2 Battleborn lithium batteries. They're 100 amp hours each, so I have 200 amp hours of usable energy because of the lithium. So I have not had to worry about power at all. I've got 600 watts of solar, and power isn't even a thing that I think about because it just is always up and available. So love this system. It's very efficient and it gets the job done. I got the little container for the diesel heater back here. I would change that. I would move that closer to the heater because I think the pump works harder than it needs to. I would move that closer. So yeah, this is the exterior of the bus. It's just a normal white bus. It's got 5 windows, so it does fit in a normal parking spot. So I love that because I could really take it anywhere and not have to worry about parking and maneuvering around. It is hard to back up, but pretty great. It's kind of tall, have to worry about that, but I got a bunch of mirrors. These mirrors are great, keep you from hitting stuff around me. Haven't hit anything yet, knock on metal, so keep it going. If you want to just check out my stuff, ask me questions or whatever, I'm very active on Instagram. I'm at @TheAverageBrad. I say dude a lot on there, so enjoy that. And I post all my photos. Also have a TikTok, The Average Brad, and then my YouTube is The Average Brad as well. So it's just The Average Brad across the board. So yeah, go give me a follow. Go check out my website, bradboothmedia.com. Buy a print, say hey, ask questions. I've been doing this for a while and have seen hundreds and hundreds of rigs filming for tiny homes. So if you have any questions, hit me up, reach out, say hey. I love meeting new people along the road. And if you want to get a beer, hit me up. Let's get a beer. So thanks for checking out Zep 6, and I will see you guys on the road.